Oh gosh, that'd be unreal. I mean, this program is just about winning whatever you can do to win, and not so much focusing on individual but team performances. And winning, like I said, is the ultimate goal, and that's what we all strive for.
Welcome to episode 404 of Alberta Dugout Stories, the podcast. I'm Joe McFarland, and a wrap-up of day 2 of the road to Okotoks in the Morneau Cup. It was another beautiful day for baseball at Siemens Stadium and Tourmaline Field, with a full slate of games hitting the turf. 4 teams remain unbeaten at 2-0 through day 2. Dawgs Black, Vauxhall, the UBC Thunder, and Okotoks Rangers. 4 teams are now 0-2, including Saskatchewan, Atlantic Frontier, Ontario Cobras, and the DT Selects. The rest of the pack sits at 1-1. Here's how day 2 unfolded. Clark Heimbecker, Mikey Batiste, and Zach Barker all drove in 3 runs apiece as the Ontario Blue Jays hammered the DT Selects 5-3 to start the day off. A nail-biter at Siemens Stadium's first game as Vauxhall held on for a 5-4 win. Caleb Bozek went 3 for 3 with 2 RBI, while Matthew Getz also drove in 2 for the Jets, who were up 5-1 going into the bottom of the 6th before the Eagles got 2 back in their half and another one in the 7th, and they were threatening again before Will Zielinski shut the door. The Ontario Terriers picked up their first win with an 8-1 triumph over Atlantic Frontier. Max Postick picked up 2 doubles and 5 RBI to lead the Terriers charge. Sam Sugden hit a 3-run double on a wild play where he ended up getting caught in a rundown, and those were the insurance markers for the Langley Blaze as they downed AHP 6-2. A 2-run third-inning home run from Nate Alifounder was the difference as the Okotoks Rangers cruised to the 9-2 win over the Ontario Cobras. Matt Stevenson drove in 3, while Tyson Dyck provided 6 solid innings on the mound as the UBC Thunder downed the Mississauga Tigers 11-4. The only blemish on a great outing from Mitchell Rockman was a Ryland Peters solo homer in the 5th as the Abbotsford Cardinals edged Team Saskatchewan 1-0. And in the final game of the day, Louis Charles LaRouche hit his second round tripper of the tournament, driving in 3 as Dawgs Black downed Gulls Prep 8-2. Caden Armitage also drove in 3 for the home squad. On to day 3 we go, and it'll all start with Saskatchewan facing the UBC Thunder at 9. Among the other games of interest in our neck of the woods, Gulls Prep battles Atlantic Frontier at 12:30. Vauxhall's up against the Ontario Blue Jays at 3:30. AHP takes on Okotoks at 4, and the nightcap sees Dawgs Black host the Ontario Terriers at 7. Now the round robin wraps up on Friday with each pool leader getting a bye to the quarterfinals. The next 8 teams in the standings will take part in a play-in to go to the quarters. The semis will happen at noon on Sunday, while later that afternoon, the championship. On to our guests now, and we have a ton of them, 7 in fact. We don't do this very often, but when we get these kinds of conversations, we're going to bring them right to you. Let's get to it, and we'll start with Team Sask, who deserves a better fate, if I'm being honest, after 2 really close matchups, and they just couldn't get a bounce, especially against Abbotsford on Wednesday. One guy who's been the team's spark plug in the past has been friend of the show, Aiden Kilshaw. The Saskatoon native and Blinn Junior College commit will be looking to turn it up a notch on Thursday. Ian chatted with him just prior to that game against the Cardinals.
Aiden, here we are, road to Okotoks, the big dance. Tell me about just coming to this tournament and representing Saskatchewan. What does it mean to you?
Yeah, it's an honor being in this tournament. Obviously, it's the top 16 teams in Canada, and it's a pleasure to be here, playing obviously the best teams in Canada, and coming out here and competing every day, and playing and being able to wear your province's name across your chest. So
absolutely,
it's a big honor.
One of the things too that was noticeable was during the draft, Team Sask was like, no, we're good, we got our team. You definitely wanted Sasky boys repping the brand on that one. What did you think of that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously our coach Greg Bronze knows what he's talking about. He's been doing it for a long time, so he was gonna pick, and I totally agreed with him. I like just having our team that got us here, and yeah. We did really well in the qualifiers in Lethbridge, and I totally agreed with it. I like all these guys. We play well together.
Yeah, no need to bring in new blood, right?
Exactly.
It's an interesting format, too, because this isn't a showcase tournament, or it hasn't been branded as such anyway. This is a tournament where you are, like, it's a team game. You want to be winning the games and doing everything you can for your team. Talk to me about that approach, and what do you think of that as opposed to, selling out every at bat or whatever it is you would normally do in a showcase event?
Yeah, it's just next guy up. So it's just you got a 7-inning game, and every game matters. So you just got to work your way on base, no matter the cause, and then just next guy up. Trust your teammates, and yeah.
Yeah. You've done the showcase events. Does it have a different feel to it this time?
A little bit. It's a little bit bigger tournament this time. Obviously, it's the first road to Okotoks, and obviously first Team Sask appearance, and it's our last time playing with these guys. So obviously it's a little bigger, but
yeah,
it's a great time.
Have you played Tourmaline and or Siemens Stadium before, or is this a first for you?
I've never played at Siemens Stadium. I played at Tourmaline when I was in Bantam, but this is it's great facilities here.
Any messages from the coaches just about having games where you might have bigger crowds and a big facility like Siemens Stadium and just not being overwhelmed?
Yeah, our coach just always tells us to it's always the same game, no matter who's watching, no matter who we're playing. It's just the same fun game, and just trust your teammates, do what we do best, and just go out there and play.
Hit me up with a scouting report on you and your game. What kind of hitter are you? What kind of player are you? Just give us the Coles notes on that.
I'm just trying to find a barrel every at bat. Just help my pitchers out by catching, keeping everything in front, catching a good game, calling a good game, and just getting on base for my teammates.
And last question for you: what would it mean to you to be at the end of this thing, raising the Morneau Cup at Siemens Stadium with Team Saskatchewan?
Oh, it mean the world, honestly. Like with these guys, we've been together for last Canada games and in the qualifiers. Just it'd be unreal if we got that far. So we just got to keep playing here. Hopefully get some wins and hopefully get that far.
Awesome. Well, good luck today and the rest of the tournament.
Appreciate it.
Next up is another friend of the show and Braxton Bussing of Gulls Prep. He was outstanding in Tuesday's 5-0 win over the Terriers, throwing a complete game 3-hitter, striking out 6 and walking just 2. The Colby Community College commit believes his team has what it takes to go the distance in the familiar territory of Okotoks.
Braxton, here we are, road to Okotoks. Day one under your belt. Great start yesterday. Just walk me through just entering this tournament, what it's been like, what your experience has been so far.
Yeah, so we qualified at Nationals. We made a pretty good run there, and I pitched good there too. So yeah, we were kind of rolling into this tournament. Everything was going at the right time, so it was good. Yeah.
So game one, you had a complete game effort, piling up the strikeouts. So what was working so well yesterday?
I just had everything going. I had 3 pitches for strikes, and I could throw it at any time. So yeah.
Did you have any kind of background on your opponents in this one? Because it's different regions, right? You don't know the guys as well.
Honestly, we didn't know anything about these guys. We just knew that they won the qualifier for the Ontario, so we knew that they were going to be good.
Yeah.
And we just had to go at them and treat them like we were playing the best team. So yeah.
Is it a case where you have to just kind of trust your stuff? It's like, I don't really care what you're thinking at the plate. Yeah. This is what I'm doing.
You just have to believe that your stuff is better than them. Yep. So that's all.
Yeah. What was the message heading in from Coach McWillie and the rest of the coaching staff just heading into the event?
It was kind of just to compete as hard as we can until we can't anymore.
Yeah. Do you have any personal expectations or goals for yourself at this event?
I think any personal goal I could have had was pitch good, and I did that. So,
you checked it off the list yesterday. Okay. Any idea of what's next? Like how many days off you get, when you'll go next, or is it kind of up in the air?
Kind of up in the air right now. It depends how we do with the rest of this week, and then if we're in a potential qualifying game and playoff game, then I would be able to go Saturday or Sunday.
Awesome. And then what would it mean to you to you're representing Sylvan Lake here, Gulls Prep. What would it mean to you to win the Morneau Cup?
That would mean everything. Winning the first Morneau Cup, that's huge, and everyone would remember that for a while. So
awesome. Excellent. Thank you.
Yeah. We'll head next to AHP Academy to check in with junior national team member Sam Davis. The towering 6'6" left-hander will likely get the ball on the mound with the Renegades on Thursday when they take on Etobicoke. The Virginia Tech commit is excited to show why he's so highly regarded.
Sam, here we are, road to Okotoks. It's the big dance. Just tell me about your experience with the Renegades just getting to this point, and just what the feelings are right now.
Yeah, for sure. We're super pumped to be here, working all year, early mornings in the winter, coming in every day. and then just showing off what we can do in the qualifier, beating some really good teams, and now we're here and we're playing our best ball. So it's really exciting for sure.
Off to a 1-1 start, so great great game the other day, and then setback today, but right back at her tomorrow. You're going to be taking the bump. How are the feelings kind of going into the next game, and what's the mindset?
Yeah, I still have absolute confidence in my team and myself and our lineup, so we can go and beat any team here. And yeah, we're definitely super excited and confident to get going again tomorrow.
It's a bit of a different event, right? Like this is it's branded as a team first. You're repping AHP, you're repping the brand, but there is an element of, you have to do individually what you do, right? Especially as a pitcher. How do you kind of look at it a little differently than most tournaments or events that you'd be in?
I think this is obviously we kind of we take a lot of pride in our team aspect, not drafting any players, just kind of rolling with our squad and our guys. And when I pitch for the team. I don't pitch for my own stats. I pitch to win and to help my team win the best I can, and any way I can do that, I'll be satisfied with.
Give us a bit of a scouting report on you. What hand do you throw with? What arsenal do you have? What do you bring to the table?
Yep, so I'm a left-handed pitcher. I have a 4-seam, a 2-seam, changeup, slider. All of them pitch for strikes. I feel like I hold runners really well, fill up the zone better than anybody, and my strengths, definitely fill up the zone, strikes as much as I can, and winning games as well.
Awesome. And then just in terms of the prep, a lot of these players, it's very regional, right? The teams coming from Ontario, Quebec, Atlantic Canada, BC. Some of these guys you haven't seen before. Is it more difficult to prepare for that, or do you just kind of take the mound thinking, I'm just going to give what I've got and not worry about what the batter's thinking? Yeah,
it's definitely difficult, especially tomorrow, facing a team from Ontario. Never have before. Had a chance to see a couple of their guys play, but I have a good idea right now. I'm just going to start building that as well with my coach and my catcher on what the plan will be and how we're going to attack tomorrow.
Awesome. And then, is it Tourmaline or Siemens Stadium tomorrow?
We're here tomorrow at Siemens.
Oh, okay. And then I assume you've pitched at Siemens Stadium before, being from AHP, or no?
Yeah, I've pitched here 3 or 4 times now, and I'm super comfortable here. It's a fantastic stadium, one of the best in the whole province.
Yeah.
Again, I'm super excited to get to pitch here.
Do you get a bit of an edge, like just having the comfort of having been here before and knowing the experience and what it's like? I'm not expecting you'll be intimidated by the moment, that kind of thing.
No, I think definitely being here before, being comfortable with my surroundings and pitching a lot for this team as well. I have a good feeling of what we can do and what my defenders can do. So I'm confident that I get to pitch here.
Excellent. Last question for you. What would it mean to you to hoist that Morneau Cup at the end of the event and just kind of do it for AHP?
Yeah, like I said at the start, it'd be unbelievable this last 11 months of us all working together every single day in the winter. We come and we work in early mornings, late nights. So just to get to do all that to lead up to this moment would be absolutely unbelievable.
Excellent.
If we get to win.
Excellent meeting you.
Yeah.
Good luck tomorrow, and we'll see you around this week.
Yeah,
awesome. Thank you.
We'll continue the trend with pitchers with an Alberta player who turned heads on Wednesday with UBC. Weber Academy product Tyson Dyck was picked up in the Morneau Cup draft by the Thunder and, as mentioned, was solid and efficient in their win over Mississauga. Ian chatted with him prior to the tournament getting underway.
Tyson, tell me, first of all, just about coming into this event, what's the feelings? You go through the qualifier, Weber doesn't quite make it, but you're here now. Tell us about that journey.
I'm unfortunate into the qualifier, but new team, looking forward to going as far as possible.
Tell me about the draft thing. Did you have expectations going into that? Did you think you might get selected in that, or what was that like?
Yeah, I had communications before the draft, so had a good feeling going into it, but happy it turned out the way it did.
And then just tell me what it's like just kind of coming in. You're really coming in pretty cold, I'm guessing, into a new team and a new locker room. Did you know any of the guys?
No, pretty much all new guys, but it seems like a great group of kids, and looking forward to it.
Awesome. Is this your first time interacting with them? So
first day out here. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, well, give us the scouting report on us. What do you like? What do you like as a player?
I mean, starting pitcher. Yeah.
What's your arsenal? What pitches you got?
Fastball, two-seam, slider, changeup, and try to attack the zone with all of them.
Awesome. And then just the event in general. What's it like to just be able to come out here, represent a program, also just show out for yourself? Like, obviously, this school saw something in you.
Yeah.
That's got to be a big vote of confidence.
Yeah, I mean, I'm committed, got nothing to lose. Go out there and try to help a team win.
Yeah, go have fun.
Yeah.
And then I assume you'd pitched at in these parts, like you'd been to Tourmaline and Siemens Stadium. So maybe you'll be counted on as a bit of a bit of a guide for this event for them.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Good luck in the tourney. We'll watch for you. Cheers.
Next up, we go to a young man who is a two-way threat with Vauxhall and has been in a big way so far in this tournament. Will Zielinski is 5 for 6 at the plate with 3 singles, 2 doubles, and 5 RBI. He also held down the fort in the Jets' win on Wednesday coming out of the bullpen. We chatted about it post-game and also about the Victoria product being taken in the 20th round of the MLB draft by the Detroit Tigers. Will, first off, getting the second W, how does that one feel?
Yeah, I mean, it feels great. I mean, just playing back with this team and these guys, it's a fun environment, and just helping out wherever I can. And it's been going good so far.
A little sweaty by the end of that one, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, I kept it competitive towards the end, but I got the job done in the end, support from the guys, and that's my old team I played on last year, so it was fun to see them across the dugout and compete with them, and it went pretty well.
How challenging is that, or is it to see a team that you're used to? You know a lot of those guys over there.
Yeah, when I was hitting, it was easier than when I was pitching. When I was pitching, I was kind of looking the guys in the eyes and just thinking about past memories almost. But when it was hitting, it was easier. I mean, just getting the barrel on the ball, straightforward.
Speaking of barrel on the ball, you've been doing that in spades this tournament so far. What's been key to success in your eyes?
I mean, just keeping things simple and just trying to hit the ball hard. That's all that's going through my head right now, and it's been working.
How happy is the team with its performance through 2?
Pretty good. I mean, yesterday we had a good win, today another win, and we're just happy to be back together, honestly. It's a great group of guys, like I mentioned, and we're all really happy.
Talking to Easton yesterday, he said it feels like you didn't take that month off, like everybody's feeling in the groove already. Are you feeling that as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've all been playing summer ball with different teams across Canada, and all been keeping sharp and looking forward to this tournament, and looks like we've been staying sharp, like I said.
Was that something, this tournament, on your guys' radar basically since it was announced, like, hey, we got to go here and we got to win this thing?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's kind of all we've been talking about in our final destination for this team and this season, and we're glad we're here and we're just going to compete.
Mm-hmm. How sweet would it be to do it in this barn in particular? Because I know the rivalry between you guys and Okotoks is pretty strong.
Yeah, I mean, if the final were to be us and Okotoks, there'd definitely be a lot of energy in that game. It's something I'd look forward to. It's something I'd like. I'm sure a lot of the other guys on our team would like it, and I mean, it just seems fun to get to that point.
Mm-hmm. Couple off topic, but obviously your name got called last weekend. What went through your mind when you heard the news?
Yeah, I mean, it was unreal. I was with my family, and we were all happy. I mean, every kid dreams of it growing up, and to hear that your name being called, it's unforgettable. I mean, just lots of joy with my family. I got lots of text messages from family and friends, and they were all rooting for me, and it was just a fun weekend.
It's got to be a bit of a surreal moment, but walk me through like how that all played out. Is it a phone call from the agent? Is it a heads up from somebody? And is it a matter of like having to pause yourself before you see it on the screen kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, there's some negotiations that goes on, and my agent relays it to me, and so me and my agent were communicating all day. And then just before it happened, he was saying, hey, they might take you here. And then they did end up, and then the Detroit guy called me right after and was like, congratulations. And then, yeah, I mean, it was just happiness from there, excitement.
A little bit of a blackout moment, maybe?
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Fantastic. Final one for you. It comes back to this barn here. What would it mean to you to be crowned the inaugural Morneau Cup champion?
Oh, gosh, that'd be unreal. I mean, this program is just about winning, whatever you can do to win. and not so much focusing on individual but team performances. And winning, like I said, is the ultimate goal, and that's what we all strive for.
Well, Will, it was great to see you pick up the victory again today. Best of luck the rest of the way, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
And to put the wrap on the Alberta teams, we'll rewind the tape a bit to a short conversation I had with Dawgs co-head coach Jeff Duda during the HN Live exclusive broadcast on Tuesday. He provided a little insight into the team's mindset going into that opener and what it means to host a national championship.
What's a message going into a tournament like this when you haven't seen some of these teams like Atlantic Frontier?
The main thing we preach to our guys is that we just got to play our brand of baseball. When we do what we're good at, we're a really tough team to beat.
So far, so good in your eyes?
We're doing very well so far.
Fantastic. What's that mean to you and the program to be able to host a national championship like this?
Oh, it's awesome. I think the country's been starving for an event like this. And for us to be able to host it here at Siemens Stadium and with our facilities and the community support, it's outstanding.
What would it mean to you to capture the very first Morneau Cup?
Honestly, that's the expectation. So, that's just how we are here at the Dawgs. Like, we're striving to be the best, and that's what we expect. So,
on their way, indeed. Coach, appreciate the time. Thanks for doing this.
You're welcome.
And our final guest this week is a guy who is very familiar with Alberta, even though he's coaching with the Ontario Blue Jays. Connor Morro has been with that program since 2019, but a year prior, he was a member of the Brooks Bombers, hitting .291 with 5 homers, 25 RBI, and 5 stolen bases in 39 games. Ian caught up with him just before the tournament got going.
First of all, let's just dive into this event, this tournament. What does it mean to you to bring your team out to the road to Okotoks and compete for the Morneau Cup?
Yeah, no, it's awesome. I think all the travel teams in Canada have been waiting for this for a very long time to get sort of a best-on-best competition, and there's no better place to have it than Okotoks, right? The facilities, how they run their organization, how professional everything's been from top to bottom with the Dawgs and Baseball Canada running this event. It's been great so far, and I'm really looking forward to getting out on the field with our guys and sort of showing what we got.
You played in the Western Canadian Baseball League with the Brooks Bombers, so you would be one of the guys familiar with the Siemens Stadium and how big and noisy and distracting that environment can be. Have you talked to your team about that and just been like, hey, this is the lay of the land a bit?
Yeah, no, I did tell some stories. I believe Father's Day I was here with Brooks as obviously an away player, and it was packed. I think they sell out Father's Day, Mother's Day, all those games, and it was one of the first times for me playing in front of that many people. A little bit in college and regional I got it, but talking to the team, being honest with them, tell them, hey, you're going to be nervous. If you're not nervous for this event, to me, it shows me you don't care as much as I want you to. So nerves are a good thing. It's how do we channel that into positive energy and confidence on the field and not a sense of fear because the atmosphere gets the best of us. So yeah, I expect them to be nervous. Our goal as a coaching staff and organization is to turn those nerves into confidence and positive energy on the field. So
well, what does it mean to be representing Ontario out here? This is such a regional tournament. It's a program pride tournament. What does it mean to just kind of bring the guys out there? They kind of get out of the regular Ontario, Quebec grind of things and just fly the flag for the East.
Yeah, first off, for me, it's for our kids, it's awesome to get out here, experience baseball on a different side of the country. We're in Ontario, most population, most teams. A lot of these guys, including our coaching staff, have sort of that Ontario bias that we have the most people, best teams. It's like, well, let's go see what everyone else has got, which will be cool. For me, wearing the OBJ crest, I've been in the organization as a player and coach for close to 20 years now, 15 years maybe. I have 2 brothers that went through it as players and coaches as well. So it really means a lot to me to put this uniform on as the head coach of this team with our best roster and take the field in a national championship. So highly important to me on a personal level. Organizationally, it's very important as well that we get outside of our bubble and experience different things.
Rewinding things a bit, let's get a little bit of your origin story in the game. Where was home for you? Where was growing up, and how did you get into baseball in the first place?
Yeah, I grew up in Cheltenham, Ontario, which is similar to small town Alberta. No stoplight town, just north of Toronto by about an hour. Farms everywhere. I grew up in an athletic family. Both my parents are athletes. My mom's side was really the baseball side. My grandparents My grandpa and my grandma both loved baseball. It was their passion and their joy. I had 2 older brothers, both of them playing baseball. I grew up on a t-ball field that was about a 2-minute drive from my house, just swinging the bat with my brothers, my dad, my mom, playing community baseball. Then grew into the Ontario Blue Jays program. By the age of 15 at that point, we didn't have younger teams then. Graduated, went to Chattanooga State, Tennessee, a junior college, Canisius College in Buffalo, which led me back into coaching with the Ontario Blue Jays. So pretty normal story. Just like most, nothing crazy, but really proud of where I came from and my family's roots in baseball.
You've had some travels along the way.
Oh, yeah.
How did you end up in Brooks, Alberta, of all places, back in the day? And what year was that you were there?
I was actually talking to our assistant, Jared Kennedy, who's from Alberta originally, because he played in the Wimble for Lethbridge. I was summer of 2018.
Yeah.
I was here, and obvious answer was my older brother was the head coach of the team. So really wanted to play. I played for him in high school, but really wanted to play for him again at the collegiate level. And I hadn't played in a college summer league before, so I really wanted to experience that and also have the opportunity to play for my brother one last time before my career was over.
Awesome. And was that the end of your collegiate career?
I went to Brooks as a junior, went to Canisius back for my senior year, graduated, and then got it right into coaching after I graduated and finished my playing career at Canisius.
Nice. Last question for you. Yeah. You got a busy day. You got herding cats here.
Yeah.
Getting to your game later today. What's the big message you have for the guys today? This is opening day of the event, and just I assume some nerves are going to creep in.
Yeah, like I talked about earlier, it's turning those nerves into positive energy, not thoughts of fear or doubt. And then for me, it's an opening day mentality. Every single day we wake up and go to the baseball field, whether that's here in Okotoks or that's in Toronto playing in our local CPBL league. You got to have an opening day mentality. Nothing yesterday matters, good or bad. You just have to have a consistent, routine approach to the game, and that's going to lead to long-term consistency and success. So having positive energy and opening day mentality every single day for our group is something we focus on and try and make sure the kids have, because we think going into college and professional baseball, it becomes even more important as you play games 162 every summer at the professional level. So we try and ingrain that in them early.
Awesome. Thanks for your time.
Awesome.
Great seeing you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
no, good luck this week.
Thanks again to all of our guests this time around. Aiden Kilshaw, Braxton Bussing, Sam Davis, Tyson Dyck, Will Zielinski, Jeff Duda, and Connor Morro for joining us. A tip of the cap as well to our Ian Wilson for grabbing so many great conversations over the last few days. Looking forward to even more from him over the next couple before he heads off to the WCBL All-Star Game in Saskatoon, where he'll bring us even more great stuff while I hold down the fort in Okotoks. Thanks as well to all of you for downloading and listening. If you like this or any other episode, make sure to drop us a rating and review on your app, as we love to see that feedback, especially on something as crazy as daily shows for major events like this. As always, a tip of the cap to our platinum supporters, the Okotoks Dawgs, for their generosity in helping us tell the game stories in our province. For more on our tremendous teammates or to join our roster, head to albertadugoutstories.com/supporters. Until next time, thank you for all of your support online, on social, and on air of Alberta Dugout Stories.